Deputy Laura, Deputy Laura and Norma. Everybody else, they'll need to come back tomorrow. Court is calling 2025 CR 000841 State versus Michael Keating. Can I have parties announced?
Quick legal insight. If a judge orders you to appear in court and you skip, that's a fast track to contempt charges, or worse. You're not ghosting a party invite, you're ghosting the Constitution. And spoiler alert, you will lose that fight with the deputies.
Rebuttal, Mayor, on behalf of Mr.
Are you
President,
Counsel, have you received all discovery and did you review it with your client?
we have, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Keating, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, thank you, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? Mr. Keating, did you review the court's admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? All right, I need his initial there.
Apologize.
Did you understand you're charged with burglary of habitation? That's a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison.
Whoa, did you catch that look on his face? That wasn't just fear. That was the exact moment he realized his master plan just face-planted in open court. And yeah, justice walked in with boots on.
And up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand? Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 6 years. There'll be 200 hours community service restitution, no contact with the complainant, and then no harmful or injurious contact with Christian Blanca's anger management and the BIPP. Do you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? And is this a family violence case?
No.
All right. Then to the offenses charge, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence.
Yeah. We reviewed the documents, Your Honor. We have no objection to the of the reports.
All right. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call and the right to remain silent?
Yeah.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
2 to 20 years and a $10,000 fine? That's not a slap on the wrist. That's a full-on roundhouse kick of consequences. And yet, he pleads no contest. Why? What's he not saying?
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence state's exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing state's exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
We are, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Do, Your Honor. Well, Your Honor, my client's a national sales manager for a corporation who travels all over the United States. Yes, how many states? 75 to 100, Your Honor. We discussed the case, facts and circumstances surrounding it, Your Honor. I'm very confident that in this particular instance, Your Honor, we're not going to have a repeat of that case. One of the parties with no contact with used to be out for 7 years.
So why did he do this? That's the big question.
There's extenuating.
All right, what's extenuating that would cause him to beat up his, I'm assuming now, ex-fiance? So I'm trying to figure out what's going on, because that's what the police report says.
That's what it says, Judge. Position and post of the individual and her at the time, hour of the night, general location where it was, she may or may not have been intoxicated at the point in time, resulted in concern for the process. Inappropriately to jail.
But then what about the hitting?
Honor, contact was with an individual. She attempted to intervene at that point in time based on a little the purpose was for her safety, not communication.
All right, do you have any children?
Okay.
And here it is, the moment of reckoning. The judge is digging for the truth behind the violence, and the defense attorney is scrambling for cover. Let me ask you, does any of this sound like a man trying to protect someone?
Who else lives in the household?
She remains his fiancée.
So she remains his fiance? Does she live at the house? All right. Well, she's they're saying no contact with her.
No harmful advantage, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. All right. Then the complainant, well, the fiance can live back with you. I now understand what is happening. I guess the Michelle Lay Brandy Griffith person was.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So do you have contact with your fiance? Is your attorney able to call your fiance today? All right. So this is what the court is going to do. 6 years deferred adjudication, restitution, if any, to the complainant, 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once he completes the parenting classes, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. There's to be no contact with the complainant.
Hold up. So the fiancé isn't even the complainant? Now we're unraveling a whole new layer of drama. This is the courtroom equivalent of a plot twist in a soap opera, except someone might go to jail.
There should be anger management. No harmful or injurious contact with Kristen Blancas. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. Proof of employment within 30 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. And 30 days as a condition in the Bexar County Jail. And that begins today.
Your Honor,
Yes.
there's a number of things that need to be resolved for him regarding his employment.
But he works for himself.
No, Your Honor, he does not.
And my children. All right, then he needs to report for custody tomorrow to the Bexar County Jail. If he doesn't report for custody tomorrow to the Bexar County Jail, then it will be a violation of his probation. He needs to report May 22nd, no later than 5 p.m. All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because it's plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal.
This right. Here is the classic last-minute Hail Mary. But Your Honor, I'll lose my job. Problem is, actions have consequences. And this judge? She's not playing Monopoly. You don't get out of jail free.
You do not have the court's permission to appeal.
Your Honor, can we do weekends?
No, they don't do weekends at the jail anymore.
Really? The reason being, this is going to make me lose my career.
Okay. All right. So if you'll confer with probation. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. All right, Deputy Laura is...